It was just a fleeting glimpse of the car's grille, but Jack Harrison instantly knew something was wrong. It was coming straight at them, driving the wrong way. On August 11, 2014, Jack and his driving partner were heading west on I-10 in Mississippi. Suddenly, Jack's dashcam captured the horrifying moment a car crashed ahead. It was a massive explosion, Jack recalled. Everything, the car, the road, was on fire. The sight was overwhelming, but Jack didn't hesitate. He grabbed the fire extinguisher from his truck and ran toward the wreck, heart racing, unsure of what he might find. When I got out and pulled the pin, I automatically started praying, Jack said. God, please don't let there be anyone screaming, half burned. I didn't want to see something like that. At first, Jack thought there was no way anyone could have survived the impact. The flames were intense, and the car was completely engulfed. Then, something miraculous happened. I saw a little head pop up in the back window. It stopped me in my tracks. They were alive. Trapped inside the burning car was a woman and her 2-year-old granddaughter. The woman, lying in the front seat, was frantically trying to kick the door open. Jack ran to her aid, but the door was stuck. I'm a big guy, so I pulled hard, but it wouldn't open, Jack said, shaking his head. At that moment, I prayed again, asking God what to do. I had never been in a situation like that. Other drivers began to stop and help. Together, they finally forced the door open. But Jack's focus was on the little girl, who had again lifted her head in the backseat. I saw some other people helping the woman, so I jumped into the backseat to grab the girl, Jack recalled. She reached out and grabbed me around my neck. I pulled her out and carried her to the side of the road. It was surreal. I didn't think anyone could survive that, Jack said softly, still in disbelief. Looking back, Jack believes that God was guiding him throughout the ordeal. The car was on fire, but I didn't burn my hands. It wasn't even hot, he said. I believe God was protecting me and them. If I had been 20 seconds earlier or later, I would have been down the road, and if I had been 10 seconds earlier, I might have been the one she hit. Jack never met the woman or her granddaughter again, but the memory of that day is always with him. As Jack continues his travels across the country, he remains open to being used by God again, if needed. When you have a relationship with God, the extraordinary can happen at any moment, Jack said. That little girl, I know God has plans for her. He protected her for a reason. Reflecting on his experience, Jack said it reassures him that God puts people where they need to be. If he places me in the path of someone who needs help, I'll be there, Jack said, his voice filled with quiet confidence. You just have to listen when God speaks.